Guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video here on FixIt. My name is Fixit. Today I want to explain to you guys how a fire alarm system works, because I know some of you guys might watch my videos, but you guys still might wonder, how does it work? Like, all you see is you pull it and you flick a switch and you push a few buttons and blah blah blah. Well, today I'm going to explain to you every detail of how it works. So so this is the fire alarm panel. This is the brain. Without this, nothing works. And then you have your initiating devices. So this is the heat detector. We'll start up here. You will also see smoke detectors, and smoke alarms and smoke detectors are different. So what's in your house? Completely different thing. So these are pulse stations. This is a French English 270 SPO. So you see there's French and English because we're in Canada. And this is your normal EST English. So EST is owned by Edwards, I believe. So anyway, anything that you can pull or that can set the system off is considered an initiating device. This is a horn. This makes noise. So, like, I'll show you in a minute. So normally there wouldn't be tape, but it's kind of loud. And we're in a residential neighborhood, so gotta keep the tape on. Anyway, this is a horn. This makes noise. Sometimes we'll see these, which is a strobe. These will also make noise. And sometimes you'll see a strobe that only strobes. There's all different kinds, but if this makes noise and flashes, it's a horn strobe. So this is set to 15 candela. And candela is like lumens, it's how bright it is. So when you pull this makes noise and this flashes. This is for blind people. So now I'm going to show you guys how this is wired. So yeah. So if you see here, whoops. So you can program what it says. Just put EVA and S, because why not? I don't know, it was just what was in my head at the time. So you can see the time. I doubt that's the actual time and the date. I haven't set that because I unplugged it. It's a demo system. Anyway, right here we have our zones. So those are what these hook up to. There's two wires that come out from zone 1, say. If this was zone 1, which I think it is, and I pull it up here, it will show zone 1, and if I close it, it'll show zone 1. I'll get into how it's actually wired later. Down here we have our outputs. I don't know why they're called outputs. Actually, I do know. This is, see, it doesn't say fire alarm panel. It says fire alarm control. A panel and controller are different things. So this is what's it called? Agent release panel. It's very similar, and you can use them both ways. But agent releases are for in airplane hangars. If there's fire, you can't just put it out because there's all those damaging technology. This releases foam that puts the fire out. So that's why it says outputs. These are NACs, in the way we're using it. You'll see these. These are resistors. So when the panel doesn't see a resistor, so say if a wire got cut while someone was renovating the building and the wire got cut, it would start beeping. So I can unscrew it here. And pull the resistor out. Boom, resistor's out. You can silence the beeping. We go here, you can see we pulled it out of output 1. We go here, we have a yellow light on output 1. You see yellow lights? That's not good. Yellow lights are not your friend in this case. Ever. So yes, so this gives positive and negative power to this. And then these are the relays. So this strobe, after you pull it, it'll keep flashing. This is in the alarm relay. So you can see it's wired through there. And I'll explain how it's wired first. So we'll get into this right now. So how the zones work. We have a wire going out from our plus terminal. Plus is positive, minus is negative. So the plus goes out, it goes down, and it goes down and out and into here. It's essentially a loop, except the loop only goes to here. The minute it goes back and into here, it goes into alarm. Alarm means your devices go off. So the moment you flip the switch in here, when you pull this, it connects the circuit and it goes off. It doesn't like that. The alarms go off. But if we're not connected, we're good. No alarms. And then your outputs have a positive and a negative too. Black is negative, red is positive. Both of these go out and go up and into your alarms. And then this one is wired through this relay so that it only goes off when the alarms goes off. And even so, you have to reset it, which is this button, which clears everything to turn that off. But if you don't do that, then it only, when you click this, they'll both go off. But the way I have it wired, after you click this, that just keeps going off. That turns off, that keeps going off. So next, let me explain what a relay is. Okay, so relays. So these are relays. So you'll see a common, you're normally open and normally closed. So think of you're normally open and you're normally closed, like a switch. So, well, say this was your switch. Normally closed would be like that, flowing. Power's flowing through it. Normally open means nothing. So that means when this goes into alarm, it flicks it. So the normally open, which means there's normally nothing flowing through, when it goes into alarm, it closes and power flows through to that. This doesn't turn off until you hit this button. So even if you hit this button to stop this going off, this keeps going off because this doesn't turn back off. So there's a supervisory relay, which is like another zone up here. And then you have a trouble relay. So you could have like a flash of a light somewhere signifying trouble. So yes, and then over here, this is your main power coming in, and this is a transformer, which transforms our 120 volts AC to 24 volts DC. If you guys don't know what that is, look at a different video, because I don't feel like explaining it. Normally you would have batteries down here, but I've bypassed that, and I'm not going to tell you how I did that, because I should never do that. So this one is one other thing I can show you guys. So I believe it's wired in a way where if I take this off, this goes into trouble. So if the alarm is going off in your apartment, you couldn't just take it off in your apartment. So right now no, it's not wired like that. Anyway, so right now this is being used as a junction box, which means there's connections in here. Also, you see how it's not going off right now? Or beeping because of the way it's wired? Well, this resistor should never be there. In a real system, it wouldn't be there. It would be in here. And then this red wire, or no, the resistor, you move this red wire to here, and you put the resistor from here to here. So basically, these two aren't connected until you put the device on. So when you pull it off, it disconnects this. The panel says, I don't see it, I don't like that. And it starts beeping. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Also, let me explain two more things real quick. There's different options here. Temporal 3, also known as code 3, basically means it beeps 3 times, stops, and then beeps another 3 times. This is the most popular one, so in schools, so that kind of beeping is in schools. I'll set it off real quick in a second. Well, yeah. Also, if you guys have ever wondered what's in this kind of manual pull box, as people call them, it's a pull station. I'm not dumb, other fire alarm people. This is what's in them. There's just a simple switch, so I'll put it off. So turn it off. This stops. This keeps beeping. So say the switch is still flipped. Now it won't do anything. Flick it off. And we hit system reset. Then everything is reset. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video here on Physics Jackson. Subscribe. You know what? I'm gonna stop saying subscribe. I hate when other YouTubers say that. It's just like, I'm not gonna subscribe now. So, well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and at least leave a like, because, well, I'm tired. So, enjoy. Bye.